my channel. Today I wanted to create a look that was a little bit out of my comfort zone. So I promised you guys that I will be doing more tutorials with color. And I know that there is a trend that's going to be really popular this summer, and that's going to be graphic liners. So I created this look kind of by accident. Yesterday I wore this like dark burgundy smoky eye, and I purchased a orange liquid liner and thought I would just play around with it, so I decided I'll just throw it on over what I have on just so I could try it out and see how the consistency is. And actually I really liked the combination of the two together, so I figured I would just create this look, and I really like how it turned out. So this is definitely a little bit more dramatic, but I love it. I love the combination of kind of like the burnt orange liner laying on like a metallic burgundy shadow. So I just really liked how the two worked together, and yeah, so if you wanted to see how I created this look, then keep on watching.
Alright, you guys know the drill. I'm taking my LA Girl Pro Prep Smoothing Face Primer and applying this all over my face. This will make the foundation go on smoother and last longer. I'm also taking my Too Faced Shadow Insurance to make my shadow stick, and it will bring out the pigments. For my brow highlight, I am going to use the Vanilla Bean eyeshadow from Geek. It's definitely a go-to of mine, and I'm just using this right underneath the highest point of my brow. This is my new favorite transition color from NYX, and it's called Dance the Tides. I just like to sweep this in my crease back and forth with a fluffy eyeshadow brush. Now I'm taking the Full Throttle Shadow Palette, and this is the palette in color Riot. I'm taking the warm brown and sweeping this in my crease back and forth from one corner all the way to the other with an angled eyeshadow brush. This is Daring Damsel Full Throttle Eyeshadow Palette, and I'm taking this gorgeous burgundy eyeshadow color. I fell in love with it the first time I played with it. And I'm just putting this on the lower part of my lid underneath my crease. I'm just taking that same color and an angled eyeshadow brush and sweeping this across my crease. This will just blend out any harsh edges. Now before I finish the eyes, I'm going to work on the complexion. This is the NYX First Base Primer Spray. I've been using this lately and I love it. It's so easy and it's so refreshing at the same time. Then I'm going to use Pore Filler, which is my new favorite product for NYX. I swear this stuff works really well, and I just put this on my problem areas, which is on my nose, my chin, or anywhere where I have larger pores. I'm going to play with the Frankie Rose foundation for this tutorial, and this gives me more of a matte finish, and I'm just applying this with my crown brush. And I like to pat the product all over my face, and then I go back and just blend everything out. And this will give me more of a medium to full coverage. This is the new Makeup Forever Pro Sculpting Face Palette, and I'm taking the lighter shade and a big flat foundation brush, and I'm just patting this underneath my eye area in kind of like a triangle shape. This is just going to help brighten this area and make that area stand out, and we're just basically highlighting. This is the NYX Matte Finish Setting Spray, and I'm just spraying my NYX sponge, and I use the sponge to kind of blend out and set that cream highlighter. By wetting the sponge, it just helps make that cream product blend a little bit easier. Now with my favorite loose translucent setting powder from Mercier, I am setting that cream highlighter. This will keep everything in place and prevent that cream from settling in any of my lines. Yes, I have a little line underneath my eye and stuff always gets stuck in there. I'm busting out my MAC Mineralize Skinfinish and Give Me Sun. This is an oldie but a goodie. And I'm just using this to bronze up my complexion, of course on my temples. I like to do under the hollows of my cheek. Sometimes I do my jawline, and that will just help define the features on my face. And let's be real, it slims down the face. This is the Shadowplay contouring powder from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and this is just the perfect color to create that shadow underneath the hollows of my cheeks, and it really just helps chisel everything out. This is the NYX Cheek Contour and Dewy palette in the color 2 to Tango. I actually mixed the two colors together to give like a nice peachy bronze shade on my cheeks. I've heard so many good things about this palette, so I got it myself. This is the Strobe of Genius palette from NYX, and I love all the colors that are in that palette. It just gives you the perfect highlight. So I've been using the peachy shade, which I'm using in this video, and sometimes I like to wet my brush to really intensify that highlight, but it's just a great go-to palette. And you guys know I love putting my highlight on the top of my cheekbones, down my nose, on the very tip of my nose, and the Cupid's bow. I've been using this Dewy Finish Setting Spray from NYX, and I basically call this hairspray for the face because it keeps everything in place and it gives that beautiful dewy glow. Now I'm going back to that metallic burgundy shade, and with a very small brush, I'm just placing this closest to my lash line, and this is going to help smoke out the look. Now I'm taking an angled eyeshadow brush. There isn't any product on it, but I'm just using this to go over the shadow to blend out any of the edges and diffuse the shadow a bit. Liquid eyeliners are going to be really in the summer, so I'm taking this Vivid Brights liquid liner in Vivid Delight from NYX, and I'm just creating a basic wing liner in this step. This step is totally optional, but I thought it would be fun to create a double wing liner. So what I'm doing is following the shape and the line that I created on my lower lid, and I'm placing this a little bit above my crease. I have a hooded lid, so I need to place things a little bit higher so you can actually see them when my eyes are open. And take your time with this step, because if you mess up, sometimes it's hard to fix because your shadow's already on there and there's no going back. And then to make my lashes thick and full, I'm going to take my Better Than Sex Mascara from Too Faced. I decided I wanted my lower lash lines to be smokier, so I'm just taking a black shadow and a smudger brush, and as you see I got distracted by something that was outside my window, but I just smoked out that line underneath my lower lash line. And now I'm just going back with my Bare Minerals Flawless Definition Mascara and adding a few coats on there. I'm trying out these new velour lashes that are available at Sephora, and these are the Fluff and Cool lashes. They're really awesome. They kind of flare out to the sides, but they're very fluffy and full. I love them, and I think they're so fun and perfect for this look. This is my Soft Matte Lip Cream in Abu Dhabi from NYX Cosmetics. I've kind of been leaning towards this lip color lately because it's just a nice neutral light brown. And I wanted to keep my eyes the main focus of this look, so I kept the lips pretty simple and nude.
Alright, so that's the end of this tutorial. I hope you guys liked it. It was so much fun to do something that was a little bit out of my comfort zone, and I promised you guys I will be playing with more color. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you have any requests for me, then leave them down below. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.